Good evening, everyone. It's Crypto Meow Analysis coming at you with an update video on Bitcoin. So, wow, what a nice recovery, but we're still not out of it just yet. I'm not trying to be bearish, but just keep in mind we're not out of it yet, and obviously we are getting some sort of bounce, but we are basically still in this downward channel, and you can see we literally hit we hit this downtrend on both the RSI, but also on price action. But like I say in every single one of my videos, or recent videos for Bitcoin, I still think Bitcoin is bullish as long as we stay over 95 to 101K. So we did get a sell-off and we did come back to the box, but what we don't want to see and what I don't want to see is a dragged out lower high, lower low channel, kind of like what we saw here, right? This is what we don't want to see, and unfortunately it did that last time, and it did this for a while before we actually broke out of it and started going up. I mean, if you look at it, let me see. Yeah, last time it was 217 days. This time from the high before it broke out was 125 days. So far right now we're going on 34 days. So imagine if this thing gets dragged out, you just keep making lower highs and lower lows. That's going to absolutely decimate altcoins, and then maybe we'll maintain this uptrend, making higher highs and higher lows across the board, and the bull run still continues. But I'm not saying the bull run's over. I do think that as long as we stay over 95K, even though we are in this channel, then I'd say the targets on the upside are still valid, which in my opinion is between 130,000 to 140,000. But what I want to emphasize is that, yeah, sure, we got a bounce, right? And the RSI was extremely oversold. All the indicators stated this. Like, look, like the RSI was almost close to oversold. Last time that was the case, it did also mark a bottom. What I really want to see is a continuation up and then actually making a higher high. We absolutely cannot validate this downtrend making a lower high, because then you're going to hear me saying, "Hey, 95,000 on the downside does need a hold." Otherwise, I'd say temporarily the top would be, and we're probably going to get a bigger capitulation back down. With that being said, let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. I mean, some people are saying 70%. That would be absolutely insane. So far, we're at 65%. Let me change this to the weekly. So far, we're at 65%. So for anybody that's like myself that's holding altcoins, we're just waiting for this breakout. We're just waiting for this to go down. That's exactly when alt season happens. And unfortunately, so far, it's definitely not alt season. So when we start seeing the Bitcoin dominance dropping and capitulating, we'll know that Bitcoin's done for. You're probably going to get sideways consolidation before an altcoin season's going to happen, and then this thing's going to basically start going back up, and the same cycle continues, right? So maybe 70%. I hope not, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. I'll keep you updated as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.